What is the true essence of being reborn again? Is not the Christ version. So you got to understand, you exist on a multitude of different planes because you're a multidimensional being. You are God, you are consciousness, and you are supreme consciousness. But we have failed in frequency. Our consciousness has been condensed to a box. We are mental alchemists, but we don't know how to use our alchemy in empowering divine ways. But the oppressor does. That's how they use us, to weaken us. That's why Sexy Red and it's a whole bunch of cars and money and clothes. That's why they make us glorify that, to chase it. Because now in your mind, you're manifesting the reality of you having it, which makes you react upon those thoughts, where now you're moving in accordance to trying to make that happen. And now you're literally moving away from your purpose, yourself. You're unaligned from your essence, your soul. Okay, you exist on a physical playing field, an astral playing field, a etheric playing field, a cosmic playing field, and an eternal playing field. So your eternal playing field is your higher self, which is the God Christ consciousness, because you got to understand the mind is the highest extent of God, okay? Because it's just consciousness at the end of the day. Consciousness is all around you. Everything is consciousness. So because you exist on all these playing fields, you understand your consciousness can be condensed in a good way or a bad way. And a lot of us black people, we don't know how we work, nor the mind. So that's how the oppressor is able to use it upon us. This is why a lot of us are still in our physical playing field of consciousness. Now, you do have a higher playing field of physical consciousness, and you have a lower playing field of physical consciousness. And I would say this, if you're vibing higher, you're at a higher state within yourself, you're probably going to be on a higher state of physical consciousness, but you're still conducive to the 3D imagery, because you know the world's holographic. We live in a holographic world of imagery where a lot of shit perceives the illusion that is real, but it's not. It's either CGI or it's not real. That's why I give the example. If you walk outside and you go look at a tree, you think you're looking at an actual tree, but actual trees don't look like that. That's not a real tree. Now, yes, it still emits energy because it's from the earth and it's connected to the earth, but that's a man-made tree. Real trees are in the Amazons. They're hundreds of feet tall, and they literally will emit and radiate so much positive energy because it's connected to the earth. This is why I say even these ones do, but they're not as high in frequency and they're not as big. But anyways, your consciousness, okay, how do I want to go with this? You got to understand, our oppressors try to condense us to the physical realm. This is why they invented breakfast, lunch, dinner. And for some people, it's breakfast, lunch, dinner, and a snack in between that. Probably 2-3 snacks. Because food is one of the things that will condense you to this realm. Now you're given into the physical body. You are not the body. You have an astral body, and you have an etheric in a eternal consciousness. You are consciousness. You can't give into something that you're not, or you will become induced to that person or that thing that you're giving into. This is why they make us give into the physical. You go to work, you emit and release all your energy into doing something that's purposeless as hell. They make you eat, they make you do all of these things, and I can keep going on and on and on, but I'm not. This all hinders your consciousness. And this is why a lot of people are literally separated from their minds. And they showed you this in a dollar bill. If you look at the dollar bill, they showed you with the triangle and the eye in the middle, that's your mind. They literally separated your mind from your body, or more so your mind from your consciousness, I would like to say, because now you're induced to lower consciousness because you're on the physical realm. But how do you escape the physical playing field of consciousness? You have to stop giving into low vibrational things. So the first thing I tell a lot of people is, first off, you need to eat better. You need to eat better. You need to eat better because food has a vibration and it vibrates at something. This is why a lot of fruits and vegetables are spiritual divine foods, because they're electricity. Your spirit is electricity, and they'll literally induce and empower your spirit. This is why you will spiritually activate even more and more if you eat on the right alkaline diet. That's technically what it's supposed to be, but it's something even past that. Basically, I would tell you to start doing that, and I would tell you to honestly start to detach from the physical realm. So this is exactly what I'm doing right now to expand my consciousness to the astral realms. You have to stop giving to the physical realm, so you have to detach from people, You have to emotionally detach, because emotions are entities, and these entities will sustain you to the physical realm. This is why people have a lot of emotional attachments to things. A lot of people who feel a lot of emotions. You know how people say, like, people get emotionally drained? That's because the entity literally swiped your energy. And you can actually do that vice versa to the entity, because everything is energy, using mental alchemy. But you let go of the emotion. You're not attached to it. So basically, say you're feeling very sad and depressed about something. If you get to the root cause of that emotion doing shadow work, you can literally transmute the energy from the emotion and transmute it in something positive, bro. This is why, like, in boxing, you know how people get hit in boxing, they get really mad. The coach will tell you, don't hide it up. They'll tell you with your mind, visualize transmuting it into a form, into an art, into a passion, into more fuel for boxing. You get what I'm saying? That's why that's one of the most powerful disciplined sports, but it take a lot of discipline to do that. That's why I said the same way that emotion would backdoor you and take all your energy, you can backdoor it and take all of its energy. But it's all from within yourself, so don't think it's anything outside of you. But anyways, that's one of the first things you want to do. You want to detach from emotion, because emotions will take away your energy. You also want to come up off of food. We aboriginally did not eat food. We got all of our source of energy from the sun. It's all from within you. Everything is photon. We eat photon energy. We don't eat, but that's what empowers us. That's our source. So now you will start to come up off of food in your body, because you're gonna have a balance point with your body, and then you're more so gonna be the driver than your body, because when you're on the physical realm, that's your body moving and doing things. A lot of people move from their body, their lower self. That's the lowest you. This is why with the consciousness playing field that I'm talking about, the physical you is the lowest you. When you move up off of that, you're gonna be seeing not only more of light, because your body can only see 0.2 of the electromagnetic spectrum of life. So it shows you that this life ain't even the fucking real life. It's a whole nother life inside of you, on the spiritual realm. The astral realms is literally playing field. Like the same way it's a whole playing field of life right now, it's a whole playing field on the astral realms, on the cosmic realms, on the etheric realm, and on the plasma energetical realm. Because plasma energy is the highest. It goes solids, liquids, gases, then plasma. Plasma energy is the most powerful energy. So what I'm saying is, we have to detach from the physical and give into a playing field more than we give into the physical. And if you truthfully detach from the physical, you'll be induced to that realm, and more so the environment and how the realm moves. The etheric realm and the ethereal, or the eternal realm. The eternal realm is the God consciousness. It's your higher self. That consciousness is the almighty consciousness. Can't nothing go, everything's evolution. So I don't want to say can't nothing go above that, but it's all an evolving process. You get what I'm saying? So that's the highest you. That's the consciousness the Christ consciousness, to where, like, people, I don't know if y'all seen this, but search up Super Dad Giovanni. You can literally shoot fire out of your hands. You can fly, because there's no limitations on putting the mind. You must let go of everything and be free within the mind. I was meditating yesterday, and I realized I was trying to clear my mind. Or this rising, I was at the pool, and I was trying to clear my mind and literally just detached from everything, focused on nothing. And it was hard. It was really hard, because when I'm meditating, I'm focusing on my breath, or when I'm meditating, I'm focused on intent. I'm always like kind of focused on something, induced in my mind with something. That's how the matrix makes us. Not necessarily saying mine is the things I focused on is bullshit, but it's like I had to focus on something. It's like I got to work on freeing the mind, letting go, uncondensing the mind. Because when you free up the mind, you're going to see all the possibilities, not possibilities, but the things that you can do. These supernatural abilities, because everything is consciousness, bro, and it's manifested on the mental playing field way before it's on the physical. So we have to open up and stop inducing the mind and suppressing it, but let it flow. You got to be in a flow state. Don't try to control with ego. That's controlling. With ego, literally tries to control things. You got to flow with the divine, flow with the God-given path that your higher self is flowing you on. I share.